Welcome to LFC Transfer Hub. Arne Slot faces difficult Alexis Mac Allister decision as Liverpool consider centre-back change. Liverpool continued their pre-season preparations with victories in their friendly doubleheader against Athletic Bilbao on Monday evening. After a largely second-string side eased to a 4-1 triumph in the first game, a goal from Mohamed Salah and 2 for Cody Gakpo earned a stronger Reds team a 3-2 win in the second match. Arne Slot's side will conclude their warm-up program on Sunday with the traditional curtain raiser to the new season, the Premier League champions taking on FA Cup winners Crystal Palace in the Community Shield at Wembley. And here we look ahead to the changes Slot could make when his team are next in action. Endo on standby. Alisson Becker hasn't featured since the friendly defeat to AC Milan in Hong Kong, having returned to Brazil for personal reasons, with Georgi Mamardashvili stepping up as the next in line between the sticks. Slot, however, has stated Alisson will be back in time for Wembley and will be expected to resume in goal. The rest of the defense, though, isn't quite so clear-cut. With Joe Gomez touch and go for the weekend, Virgil van Dijk, missing on Monday through illness, and Ibrahima Konate are set to be the only available senior centre-backs. Andy Robertson, Kostas Tsimikas, Wataru Endo, and teenager Trey Nyoni have all played out of position at the heart of the rearguard during pre-season, with Endo the most likely next option should Slot choose to not overload Van Dijk or Konate. Robertson and Tsimikas are also challenging for a left-back role, although summer signing Milos Kerkez is likely to be preferred, and doubts over the fitness of Connor Bradley mean Jeremy Frimpong is favorite to start at right-back. Academy graduate Lucas Stevenson and Dominic Szoboszlai have both started in the role during pre-season. Mac Allister wait. The midfield is once again poised to be a hotly contested area of the Liverpool team. Alexis Mac Allister was a regular last term as part of the double pivot, but has only recently returned to action after several months out due to injury, and may have to be content with minutes from the bench. Ryan Gravenberch has been Mac Allister's regular partner, but the Dutchman's suspension from the Premier League opener at home to Bournemouth on Friday week could prompt Slot into a rethink. Curtis Jones and in particular Szoboszlai have both impressed this summer and can both play at the base of midfield, with Endo another option. Both Jones and Szoboszlai are also alternatives for the number 10 role in which Florian Wirtz is in pole position. Harvey Elliott started as an attacking midfielder in the first friendly against Bilbao. Trio headway. The first-choice Liverpool attack appears to be locked in, with Mohamed Salah on the right, Cody Gakpo manning the left, and new signing Hugo Ekitike down the center. Darwin Núñez and Federico Chiesa are, at least for now, both options as the number 9, while Ekitike and teenager Rion Gumaha can also play down the left wing. Frimpong and Ben Doak are alternatives for Salah on the right. Florian Wirtz makes Premier League admission and reveals truth about £116 million Liverpool transfer issue. Long is the list of players for whom the weight of a club record transfer fee was simply too much to carry. For new Liverpool signing Florian Wirtz, though, there is no sense of any burden. Quite the opposite, in fact. I'm a player who needs freedom on the pitch, and the manager gives that to me, says Wirtz. Of course, I have to respect the position and the players around me, but I try to give me best on the pitch and find the right places. I have the freedom to do that. There was further evidence of such an approach on Monday when, in the second of the friendly doubleheader against Athletic Bilbao, Wirtz impressed on his first Anfield appearance since a £116 million arrival from Bayer Leverkusen in June. Operating in the number 10 role, the 22-year-old again showed signs of an understanding with Mohamed Salah and twice came close to scoring during a lively first-half showing. The ovation afforded Wirtz on his substitution midway through the second half indicated the home support were suitably impressed. I will try to find the right places to be and the right spaces to get the ball, and to be dangerous and create chances, says the Germany international, speaking after Liverpool's 3-2 win. I've not played a match in the Premier League yet, but I'm looking forward to it. That's why I came here. Of course, friendlies against Spanish and Japanese opposition Wirtz netted against Yokohama F. Marinos last Wednesday don't quite compare to the intensity and physicality of the Premier League. And asked if he expects it to be more difficult to play his usual game than back in the Bundesliga, Wirtz adds, "To be honest, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to playing in the Premier League. There will of course be some differences from the German league, but that's something I can learn." It will make me better. He has already been leaning on the experience of some of his new teammates, with Dominik Szoboszlai, Ibrahima Konate, Wataru Endo and Ryan Gravenbeck all having previously played in Germany. They say here it is more intense, more physical, he says. Every player is really strong and fast. That's what everybody is telling me. So I'm aware of it. Wirtz, though, isn't expecting a lengthy adaptation period and is confident in the vision sold to him by Liverpool boss Arne Slot. Yes, I came for that reason because I could fit into this team, he adds. I'm enjoying playing with these players. It's getting every time a little bit better. I'm happy with how it's going. I'm really enjoying the first weeks. Monday was the first time at Anfield also. I like it. And Wirtz is adamant his eye-watering transfer fee will have no influence. I don't think about this, he says. I just want to play football. How much money the clubs pay between each other doesn't matter. Another big money arrival from the Bundesliga, Hugo Ekitike, was also among 6 summer signings to make their Anfield bow on Monday following his initial £69 million move from Eintracht Frankfurt. He's a really good player, says Wirtz. I enjoyed watching him at Frankfurt and I was really happy that he decided to come to us. In the training sessions already they have gone well. In the game on Monday we had some combinations that were good. I'm happy that I can play with him. I think it's good that we have a few new players who have come to the club at the same time so we can connect a little bit and talk to each other about how we feel. It helps to come into the team. Having romped to the Premier League title last season, Liverpool are looking to successfully defend a trophy for the first time since 1984 and retain the championship for only the 6th occasion in their history. Wirtz knows all about the difficulty of such a task after being part of the Leverkusen side that won the title in 2024, but finished 13 points behind champions Bayern Munich last term. Of course, the big challenge is to take the title again, says Wirtz. It's the most difficult thing. I try just to create chances, also to work against the ball because I can also run a lot. I will try to bring that into the team. Then with the ball I hope I can make the team better and bring my teammates into better situations. Wirtz speaks after joining Liverpool as transfer decision explained. Earned this opportunity. Wirtz has spoken for the first time as a Liverpool player after joining the Reds from Salford City. The 17-year-old snubbed interest from Arsenal in favor of completing an initial £200,000 move to Anfield. The teenager made his first appearance in a Liverpool shirt for Rob Page's under-21 side on Saturday, before his transfer was officially confirmed by clubs on Monday. The striker was then handed an unofficial first-team debut by Arne Slot, when he was introduced as a substitute in the Reds' 3-2 pre-season win over Athletic Bilbao. Meanwhile, he was denied a maiden goal in front of the Kop after being played in by Federico Chiesa, only for goalkeeper Unai Simon to keep out his near-post strike. Ahead of his appearance for the first team, Wright took to Instagram to share his pride at joining the club. A proud moment for me and my family to announce I've signed for the Premier League champions. He wrote on Instagram, tagging Liverpool as he shared pictures of the forward signing his contract and posing with his family in a Reds shirt. He would post again after featuring against Athletic Bilbao as he shared pictures of his save chance and introduction in place of Florian Wirtz. Salford's head of academy, Jamie Russell, had previously shared his delight for Wright at joining Liverpool. We are absolutely delighted for Will to complete his move to Liverpool after a very successful season as a first-year scholar, he told the League Two Outfits Club website. He has earned this opportunity, and we are excited to see how he continues to develop and progress. It's brilliant for us as an academy to see a player move on to a Category 1 club. We've only been Category 3 ourselves since 2023, but in that time to see 17 players make men's team debuts and to have interest in a number of players from clubs higher up the leagues is testament to the job that the coaches, the staff, and the recruitment team here are doing. It is clear that we have a pathway here at Salford, and there is a platform for players to come in from grassroots, learn, and perform to fulfill their potential. Of course, we don't want to just sell our best players. We want to see them stay here, do well, reach the men's team and be successful for the club. But when moves like this happen, it's also a time to celebrate the player and their achievement, and the success of the work that's been put into helping their development. Meanwhile, in their official club statement announcing Wright's departure, Salford also explained why they had sanctioned his exit. It read, Salford City FC is pleased to confirm that it has reached an agreement with Liverpool to sign academy player Will Wright. The club received a significant offer from Liverpool which was in the best interests of both Salford and Will, who joined our academy in October of 2023. During his time at the club, the 17-year-old enjoyed a prolific spell in his first year as a scholar and scored over 40 goals. In addition, he made his senior debut in the Emirates FA Cup as a substitute at Manchester City, followed by his league debut at Port Vale to join the likes of Kelleen May and Kyril Malcolm in making his debut while still an under-18. All of us at Salford City wish Will the very best in his future career, and we hope to see him continue to develop and thrive. Liverpool midfielder completes transfer as £145 million mark reached. Tyler Morton has completed his move to Lyon as Liverpool edged near the £150 million mark for sales this summer. The Reds have agreed a deal worth a total of £15 million for Morton with the French side, who made the 22-year-old one of their chief targets this summer. The overall package is inclusive of attainable add-ons, with Liverpool having also negotiated a 20% sell-on clause as part of the transfer. A number of clubs, including Championship side Ipswich Town, were interested in signing Morton, who helped England retain the UEFA European Under-21 Championship in June. Lyon, though, were able to meet Liverpool's valuation despite the financial issues that initially saw them relegated to League Two in June, having finished 6th in the top flight last season and earning Europa League qualification. They were reinstated after an appeal the following month. Liverpool were open to the sale given the strength of their midfield options, with fellow youngster Stefan Bajcetic close to a return from injury and both James McConnell and Lucas Stevenson having progressed during the past 12 months. Furthermore, 18-year-old midfielder Trey Nyoni has now elevated himself to a full-time member of the first-team squad after a strong showing in pre-season. Morton, a homegrown academy graduate, made his breakthrough in the Liverpool first team in a League Cup win at Norwich City in September 2021 and went on to start games in the Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup that campaign. He had successful season-long loan spells at Blackburn Rovers in 2022-23 and Hull City the following year before spending last term with Liverpool, where he managed only 5 appearances and didn't play a minute in the Premier League as the Reds won the title. Morton finished with 14 appearances for Liverpool, 9 of which were a starter. Morton's exit has taken Liverpool's transfer income for the summer up to £145 million after the previous sales of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Caoimhin Kelleher, Nat Phillips, Jarell Quansah and Luis Diaz. Despite splashing the cash during this transfer window, it means the Reds have a net spend of around £100 million since Arne Slot took over as head coach at the start of last summer. Thanks for watching. Like and comment and subscribe.